They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the continuum cortex.
To siphon Faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
Okay, I think we got the drop on these guys.
They do not fear death.
Oh, you Drax! I knew that guard! Gave me a parking ticket once!
The church must have converted them all!
We should be better prepared!
My blade's not dull yet! Bring him on! More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
The priest said that they were
They
bringing...
can't raise the dead, especially after we saved Nikki.
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
While we got just the 5 of us. Filling us all with confidence there, big guy.
I've been thinking about what Warlock said.
But he hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
About how Nikki and that Magus thing might be too intertwined to save her.
Is that what he said? It's easier to understand Bug Lady.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What? Why me?
Ain't you the leader of this outfit?
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Flarkin. I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast him if I see him. We're the only ones that can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, God! Not Mantlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these Avengers. There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Guardian Fire.
I had a contact here. Rotations ago.
What do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
Warlock's stronger than any of us, and he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his ripped my soul in two story.
Just saying, if anybody stands a chance going toe-to-toe with Raker, it's him. And we're gonna need the Grand Unifier out of the way if we want to stop this ritual.
Throw the meat into the meat grinder to keep it busy.
Okay, I think we got the drop on these guys.
More turkeys dropping in.
It's dropping like flies, tuning up.
I scrambled more than his brain with that one!
Having fun preying on the weak? Feel this?
Kick their butt! You struggle in vain!
This looks like a dead end.
For some more than others.
There is still no sign of the Warlock.
Based on when he jumped, he's probably already in the lower city.
In a busted heat.
Improbable. He magically shaved when our backs were turned.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nah, the Cortex could handle that on its own.
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Iamgroot! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The movement must not be stopped!
That's it. She finally snapped.
Gamora! Wait for us!
Not again!
What was that? I was destroying something! There are more arriving!
Gamora's slicing through them like butter! Drax, cross it! What the flark, Gamora?
She ain't right in the head right now.
Put down another fanatic!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it.
Ruin her this time!
Ruin who? What's going on
he's acting like this?
Brace yourself!
Yup, the church nerd with the powers is gonna get his!
Gamora! What's going on?
That garbage doll must have been magic or something. Looks like this one's gonna miss the mass suicide.
These zealots do not fear dying! Cowards, face us!
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all!
Send it their way, Drax! You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flagged up church?
No, of course not.
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Ratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. What say we go stop a nutjob cult leader?
Yes.
Incoming!
Marvel the new one!
Head on a swivel!
Put your right down!
Let's show this sucker the real meaning of hurt!
Zippy, are we barely denting this thing?
We need to focus on taking it down!
Belief in the matriarch could not save this one!
Good! There's a lot more where he came from!
This one mocks our every effort!
What's next, Peter?
You just messed with the wrong detective! There's a chance, Gamora!
This is how it's done!
What is next, Peter Quill?
When we find Breaker, I get him first!
Sure thing! I can't wait to see you cut him down!
Robot can take a lot of pain!
Things feel tough! We need to really pile it on!
They are coming at us from everywhere!
Wish we had one of their face chariots!
We've got to apply more pressure!
Face me!
Like a hot knife!
Yeah, we're all a bunch of misfits. I get it.
On to the big gun!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
Maybe he's already finished, Nicky! I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
We need to focus on taking it down!
Light him up, Rocket!
Still can't believe you killed Nebula.
Not now, Rocket! Drax, shut him down! It's just gonna get harder from here!
I relish the challenge!
How do they have this many goon?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me, but now I kinda miss it.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
Oh, Gamora! How am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done?
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
You see that kid in the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head, or was the poor sucker born like that? You gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time for litter.
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. Then you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light, and I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
The warlock is more valiant than I believe!
On the left!
Larkin snipers! Fast cowards!
We need to close this distance!
Pizza!
Well, you're a big target, that's why.
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Keep him busy, Groot!
Running and gunning on rooftops!
Keep breathing here,
Have fun.
Groot! If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you! This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
Just follow my lead!
What's next, Peter?
Ain't gonna snap out of that one! This has got my name on it!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftop!
So many lousy angles to cover!
That just gives us a fighting chance!
The Rhapsodies will tell tale of our battles here!
Marker are still at it!
Oh, the god staff wasn't just tough!
We're sitting ducks!
You are wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The warlock is more valiant than I believed!
Any ideas?
I have seen a sign!
Being shot at ain't enough of a sign!
I am referring to the billboard! Perhaps it can be cut loose!
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
So now you're finally happy?
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
At least the rooftops will provide some cover! The Rhapsodies will tell tale of our battles here!
The what now?
Stay away from the edges!
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across!
Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter! Make sure you don't fall off!
Draw their fire while I cross to the next roof!
So many lousy angles to cover!
I will flank them!
Drop that spacey space cop!
Can't wait to see your face on a wanted poster!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there. You saved me one.
No promises!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth doing this great
Look out! Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths! We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through! Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember? Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftop!
Of course it was easier to get to before.
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that.
The warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little light show.
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Save your nice words for later, Quill.
Not going into the light this time, little buddy.
Took out another Nova Corps, we're...
Aggression is often the best protection! We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through! Peter, one of us needs to hold him down!
We can all get a piece if we force him to land. You owe me one, Quill.
What would I do without you, Rocket?
Smoke the crap! Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
Time to shred him! Rough him up, Drax!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The warlock is more valiant than I believed!
We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Wriggle rear.
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks.
Always knew nowhere would get raided, but not like this. Thought it would be the world mine cracking down on him.
They do have Nova Corps converts in their forces. You weren't completely wrong.
Cosmo, he must have bribed so many people to keep this place fun.
Look out!
Do your worst, faithless!
Let's not add to our problems!
So many lousy angles to cover.
Keep shooting! I'll get closer!
Too close! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge.
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over! Put him up, Gamora! Drax, don't block! Well, I guess Goldie...
How many are
that
there?
jump.
It's like all of nowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
The Volkmarkman!
That was not the name!
I like it better!
Rocket! Nuka!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
So what now?
Crap!
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
What's next, Peter?
I am primed to destroy!
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
We need to